In today's activity, we are using bean bags. If you don't have the square type of bean bags at home, you might try to find just some small plushy, maybe stuffed animals that you can use in its place in order to do some of those activities. So you can look at the attached activities, and then I'm going to talk you through a few that we've also done in class in order to maybe have a small competition with some of your family members and make it some family fun today. So just a reminder about using different types of bean bags, different sizes. You could just do some basics, right? Some self-toss. I think that's one of the things that they use there in the video. So different types of self-tosses, right? So single-handed, switching hands, maybe going from behind the back, underneath the leg. So we've done some of those types of things in class. We've also turned that into a game for toss and tag. So if you'll remember, we did different types of fun tosses together, and then when the music stopped, we had a small tag game. Please remember that tag means touch, right? And we had specific places that we did that tagging, but you could also play that with some of your siblings or your family members and teach them how to play that game. So there's just another concept that you can do with the bean bags in order to have a fun tossing game together and a catching game together. Another one that you can do is, if you'll remember playing in class, we did a tic-tac-toe. So basically what this is made out of is some of the shelf liner, and then just made it into a tic-tac-toe board. So the way that this works here in class is if I put this down on the ground, and we have, you can use bean bags or you can use any other type of marker type thing, and have 4 that are the same for you and 4 that are the same for your competitor. So when you come up, you'll have your pieces there, have a starting line somewhere in the back, and we had a signal to where we had our hand open like this, and when we closed it, that meant we were ready. Then the other person did the same thing, and when they were ready, they closed, and now you could go. And we raced to the center, and you're trying to put pieces down and go back. The reason that you only have 4 is so that there's a space left open all the time, so that if a 3 across, a 3 diagonal, or a 3 down did not happen, then you could the next time that you traveled up there, you could switch it around until somebody made a tic-tac-toe. So you can have a fun little relay game and a race game with your family as well. So there's just another idea in order to do a fun activity, okay? There's another one that we played in class that was kind of a warm-up game. So for example, there's one bag down in between you and one other person. You're both down in that nice, ready, athletic stance, and there's another person that is calling out. And so they may switch it up. Basically, it's a head, shoulders, knees, toes, and bag type of game. So you can do that in any sort of order. So let's say I said knees, toes, head, knees, shoulders, bag. If I'm the first one that grabs it, then I get a point, okay? So we played a fun little game like that in class as well that you can also play with your family. Then you have different types of target tosses. So here I have a bucket on the ground. Again, I can use any sort of box or something at home in order to have some sort of a target for my tossing. I'll put myself as a marker place, okay? And I can do different types of tosses here. I can do that normal underhand toss. I can practice an overhand throw. When I do that type of thing, please remember to use that proper throwing form. Take a step towards your target, open up those shoulders, and close. Also, you can play a type of cornhole or bags type of game. I have an example of an indoor set here set up. Again, I can put it up on a wall and have that target hole be kind of up more. And then I can also set it on the ground to where it's more of the game-like aspect, to where I'm tossing and my target is a little bit lower. So there's just a couple of ideas that you can add to your bean bag list of things to do. And also, just on that note, so I'm going to introduce my little fruits and veggies here again today. So a little side note on that health stuff. I hope that you are continuing to eat your fruits and veggies at home. And kids, please continue to listen to your parents as they are helping you make those nutritious ideas. I hope you have a great day today.